Is it time to buy or sell MicroStrategy Incorporated stock? In this video, we will explore the intricacies of MicroStrategy Incorporated. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, and we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest insights. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and gain access to free price predictions and in-depth analysis for anyone among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 12th of June 2025, our system has ranked MicroStrategy Incorporated as a sell candidate, giving it a score of -1.11. Let's examine the stock's performance during this period. Surprisingly, the stock has outperformed our system's predictions, achieving a gain of 0.82%. This translates to an average return of 0.41% per day since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock is positioned within the center of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that further increases within this trend are anticipated. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 35.56% over the upcoming 3 months, with possible returns ranging from 15.73% to 64.34%. In terms of a longer perspective, our 12-month analysis points to a projected change of around 79.58%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between 35.78% and 195.29% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price within a range of $519.86 to $1,130.57. Our latest daily update from MicroStrategy Incorporated includes the headline, MicroStrategy Incorporated stock price up 0.82% on Friday. The MicroStrategy Incorporated stock price gained 0.82% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, rising from $379.76 to $382.87. During this trading day, the stock fluctuated by 3.47%, ranging from a low of $370.69 to a high of $383.56. The price has experienced some ups and downs during this period, with a total gain of 3.74% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 13,000 shares, with a total of 9 million shares traded for approximately $3.56 billion. It is important to consider that falling volume alongside rising prices may indicate a divergence, potentially serving as an early warning of upcoming changes in the next few days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $543, while the lowest was $102.40. Currently, the stock price is 29.49% or $160.13 below the 52-week high of $543, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. Today, MicroStrategy Incorporated, trading under the ticker MSTR, is facing significant legal challenges as multiple class action lawsuits have been filed against the company, citing alleged violations of federal securities laws. These lawsuits are targeting shareholders who experienced losses between April 30th, 2024 and April 4th, 2025. Legal firms are actively seeking lead plaintiffs, urging those with losses of $100,000 or more to come forward. Compounding the situation, 4 insiders, including CEO Fong Li, recently invested $1,300,000 in preferred stock, which could signal a vote of confidence in the company's future. However, this may not offset investor concerns stemming from the lawsuits. In the short term, these legal issues could lead to increased volatility and pressure on MSTR stock price as investors react to potential financial liabilities and reputational damage. If the lawsuits proceed and if investors perceive them as a serious threat, MSTR could see downward pressure on its stock, exacerbated by a loss of confidence among shareholders. Long-term implications might hinge on the outcomes of these lawsuits and their potential financial impact on the company. If MicroStrategy can effectively navigate these legal challenges, it might stabilize its stock and maintain investor trust. Conversely, adverse rulings could have lasting effects, potentially affecting future capital raising efforts and overall market perception. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 19th of May, 2025, it was reported that Canaccord Genuity assigned MSTR a buy grade along with a hold action. On the same day, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald gave MSTR a hold grade with a hold action. Additionally, on Monday, the 19th of May, 2025, Barclays assigned MSTR a hold grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 16th of May, 2025, UBS reported a buy grade for MSTR, also with a hold action. Finally, on Wednesday, the 14th of May, 2025, BTIG provided MSTR with a buy grade and a hold action. Analysts have assigned MicroStrategy Incorporated stock a general strong sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also rate the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified from MicroStrategy Incorporated. Today, there are mixed signals regarding the stock. The MicroStrategy Incorporated stock presents a buy signal based on the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is positioned above the short-term average, this leads to a more negative outlook for the stock. Should the stock experience further gains, it will encounter resistance at the long-term moving average, which is $388.64. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find some support at the short-term average, currently at $382.33. A breakout above the long-term average would yield another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average would generate an additional sell signal. Reinforcing the overall bearish sentiment, a sell signal was triggered from a pivot top point on Tuesday, May 13, 2025, and since then, the stock has decreased by 9.19%. Further declines are expected until a new bottom pivot is established. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, known as MACD. Notably, trading volume decreased during the last trading day. Even as prices rose, this divergence between volume and price could serve as an early warning. Therefore, the stock should be monitored closely. Here are some additional signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal from 23 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 13 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 3 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 10 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal from 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 39 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 30 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Let's discuss the support, risk, and stop loss for MicroStrategy Incorporated. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level, with significant volume accumulated at $297.49 and $296.86. There is an inherent risk when a stock is testing a support level. If this level is breached, the stock may decline to the next support level. In this case, MicroStrategy Incorporated has its support just below today's level at $297.49. If this support is broken, the next levels to watch will be at $296.86 and $293.61. This stock exhibits average daily movements, and with solid trading volume, its risk is categorized as medium. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $12.87 between its high and low, which is a change of 3.47%. During the last week, the daily average volatility of the stock was 3.71%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for MicroStrategy Incorporated, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is incurring losses. Even well-established companies can face downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest inadequate profitability and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 30th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at -3 cents. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for MicroStrategy Incorporated. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for MicroStrategy Incorporated is at $402.69. If you don't own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, MicroStrategy Incorporated encounters its first support level at $297.49. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for MicroStrategy Incorporated from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 5th of June 2025, Patton Jared M. conducted an insider purchase of 5,000 shares of Series A Perpetual Stride Preferred Stock. On the 5th of June 2025, Montgomery Janine conducted an insider purchase of 1,140 shares of Class A Common Stock. On the 5th of June 2025, Montgomery Janine conducted an insider sale of 1 share of Class A Common Stock. On the 6th of June 2025, Montgomery Janine conducted an insider sale of 24 shares of Class A Common Stock. On the 6th of June 2025, Montgomery Janine conducted an insider sale of 28 shares of Class A Common Stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of -7.356. Overall, insiders purchased 108,794 shares and sold 126,243 shares in the last 100 trades. We currently hold a negative evaluation for this stock, and there is no stop loss in place. Is MicroStrategy Incorporated stock a good buy? MicroStrategy Incorporated exhibits several negative indicators, leading us to believe that its performance will remain weak in the coming days or weeks. Consequently, we maintain a negative assessment of this stock. Upon analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price appears to be overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 16th of June, we anticipate that MicroStrategy Incorporated will open lower by $3.83, starting at a price of $379.04. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor prior to making any decisions about buying or selling securities. You should not base your investment decisions solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.